Okie dokie. Alrighty, here we go. I am going to go on my new stream because YouTube decided to be a brat today. Because, yes, why wouldn't it? On the one time I want it to do something different. Oh well, guys, here, enjoy some fiddle. I don't know how well you can hear it at all, to be honest. Actually, give me a minute. Okay. Might as well shut my mouse off because there's no room to use it. I'll go back on my stream. I hope someone joins. Hang on, I'll have the music back in a minute. There we go. Whoops. Again, I don't know how well you can hear it. Hang on. I hope you can hear it. Okay. And, yeah, I might as well get to drawing now. Ruler's right here. I don't know what to draw. What am I gonna draw? It's a good question. So, whoops. I think a good thing maybe to start with. I'm thinking of Olympic during her launch. I don't know. I might do RMS. Why not? I'll draw the Republic. It didn't win the shipbuilding vote. I might as well draw it. It's the first time ever, my first time ever drawing the ship. So, you know. Okay. Starlight, how are you doing? What am I gonna do? Alrighty. Okay. Let's do this. This is gonna be pretty difficult for me, guys. Just give me... Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not unplugging my phone. It's too low on percentage. So that sucks. If I didn't have my phone plugged in, I could do this a lot easier. You probably can't even see this very well, but I'm sorry. This is the... I tried. This is the best camera angle I kind of could get, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, I might have to kind of... Hang on now. So, if I can... Oops. Oh, this is so much harder without a computer mouse. So, I'll go on my stream there. Okay. I have my thing of the Republic over here. Okay, I can bring this over here. I can bring... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm screwing things up. It's my treat. It's what I, do. I screw things up. It's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, there we go. I can see the image, and I can see the chat. Perfect. First time ever drawing the Republic. Let's see how it goes. I hope this does well. I'm on the road to 900 subs now. I'd really like to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm going off this one image. I haven't actually seen this image before. And no, I'm not going to draw a perspective line because I don't usually. And usually my drawings turn out well without them. I might have to. I do have to for some of them. But yeah. Okay. It's based off a picture I'm seeing. I don't know if the picture is fair use or not, but it's not going to be a copy of it, so I mean... It's not like it. I'm going to get sued for it, because I'm not drawing the picture. Well, I'm drawing the ship based off the picture, but I'm not drawing the picture. I also wish my ruler wasn't so short. It used to be longer, and it snapped, so... That kind of sucks. Actually, probably should be... it's fine like that, I think, actually. There we go. Good enough like that. Okay. So... I'll figure out the curvature of the ship afterwards. I just realized you guys can't actually very well see... There. That's better. The whole page. Try your best, don't worry about it. Worry about what? I am gonna try my best. I would like this. I actually have a drawing that I meant to post on YouTube again, and I forgot to. I'll probably do that after the stream. The lamp right next to me. And if this fails, I can just go back to my Minecraft content later in the stream. It's not a huge deal. Okay, so... how many decks? I might have to use my computer mouse. I can't find my computer mouse. There we go. Here it is. I'm just gonna use it on top of the actual computer. That's how computer mouse is definitely supposed to be worked. Yep. How many decks did the Republic have on its hull? By the looks of it, 2... 2.5, maybe? Whoops. Oh, come on. How did I manage this? There we go. It's always on the streams. I want to do something different that I mess things up. Okay, so, yeah, okay. I'll go back to the other image then. By the way, if I sound kind of clogged up, I don't know if there's more than just one person here, but if so, well, even to this one person, Starlight, if I sound kind of clogged up, I might be getting sick. I don't know. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm thinking if I kinda... So that's one deck, that's another, and there's a bigger one here. It's probably not a bigger one, they just don't have any portholes. So... I'm gonna redraw the stem there. I probably drew that way too dark, so... You're getting sick. Oh, okay. Good to know! Yay! Is it that obvious? So, I want to take into account the shear. Because ships like the Republic had a pretty big one. It's what made them pretty most of the time. Yes, okay, perfect. So... Alrighty. Oh well, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. So... Okay. Oh, hold on now. Hold on a minute there. Hold on a minute there. Hang on now. So how do I think this should be drawn? 1, 2... You know what? If I just kind of remove this here, that's probably good. Because the Republic had a decently sized, kind of a thin hull, I think. Yeah, it did. No, actually, this is too thin, to be honest. So, I don't know. By the way, can you hear the music all right? I have fiddle music playing in the background. Usually it's fine for my Minecraft streams, but obviously this isn't Minecraft, so I don't know, you know. Okay. So that doesn't need to be that high up. Ah, my pencil! There we go. Oh. There we go. There, kind of. There. Okay, like it. Thank you. So, that shouldn't be... That should be more of S shape, I think. Something like that. That's good enough for now. I might change it later. And then about this is probably good for the very bottom. That's just where the shear is going to end up being. I say end up, I'm probably going to have to draw the shear now. Oh my... I didn't plug in my computer, because I'm an idiot sometimes. Alright, let's see. Which chord is the one to my computer? What's behind chord A? Correct, I got it first try. Now, where chord A leads to, I don't know. Yippee! Alrighty, found it. Now I just gotta find the hole for the plug-in. There we go. Okay, my computer won't die anymore. Not an idiot. I know I'm not. Where's the pencil? Oh, I lost my pencil. There we go. Okay. This is gonna be happening. I'm sure this is gonna happen more than once. So, this... Oh my god, this is so difficult. I'm gonna have to get right up to the paper. So... I'm gonna try and do an angle. I've never tried this before. And then I curve it. I almost wonder how that's gonna look. Alright. We delete this little top line here. It's a bit hard to delete. That could work, actually. Not too noticeable, but noticeable enough so that you know it's there. That works. That actually works. I like that. I'm good with this. Alright. So... Alrighty. Disney Adventure, how are you doing? Yeah, sorry if I sound kind of nasally. I think I'm getting sick. Starlight says it's obvious that my voice is getting sick, so yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I don't think it sounded this nasally earlier, or even yesterday. And yesterday it sounded nasally. Today I think I'm getting sick. Oh well. So something like that, maybe. If all else fails, and I can go back to my Minecraft streams, I'm just kind of hoping that this will do decent. I want to get to 1,000 this year, and I need to do something to get there, because if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to get that milestone. And that is very obvious. At the rate at when I went from April, I would be. Because I got 700 subscribers in April. No, 800, sorry, 800 subscribers in April. Sorry, let me just... There we go. 800 subscribers in April. And therefore, 4 more months later, I'd get 900, and 4 more months later, which would be December, 1,000, which would be gold finished. But at this rate, I can't do that. I have to do something different, and so maybe this is it. You've been coughing at... Okay, yeah. Fair. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm looking for my computer mouse. Oh yeah, because this isn't a great image, I just realized. So I'm gonna have to close out the chat for just a minute. I won't get sued for that, right? You know, I'm just gonna go off the image that everybody knows the ship off of. That That'll work. Maybe. Maybe. You know what, guys? I'll be right back. I am going to get a bottle of water. I will be right back. I'm back. Alrighty. Go, sorry. See you, Starlight. Have a great one. I'm almost done this, hang on, what does that say? I'm almost done my Project Black Pearl. Oh, nice! How many decks is the superstructure? Okie dokie. Actually, a stern photo would probably be better for the ship. I'll use this for now, though. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So, I don't know how tall the railing should be. Let's just go this tall for now. And I'll just trace that along the hull. Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. 5 decks. That's a bunch of decks. Hang on, how many does the Queen Mary 2 have on her superstructure? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think that's about the same. So that's a pretty big superstructure. Maybe 6, I don't know. 13. Well, I know she has 13 decks, but I mean, like, on her superstructure. Okay. So...
You probably know.
Oh, bugger. I did an oopsie. Oh. Oh, I'll close out the chat for another minute. There we go. And actually, I need to completely minimize that. I need to... Oh, the ad's over now, so I can go right back to the other one. It won't go back to the other one! There we go. So, from that image, probably about here would be beginning of that wall. And the superstructure would probably begin about here. So I can just remove this for now. That little bit. There we go. And, okay. So, zoom in a bit. So there was a little deck house. I think I'll draw that deck house last. I think I'm just gonna try and get the structure of the ship out of the way. So, I mean, this wasn't white, painted white, so I can just delete this line here. Because it would have gone in with the hull anyways, and I'll just remove it up to there for now. Drink some water. The lid won't open, because of course it won't. Oh! I spilled water on myself. I'm just a klutz today. Okay. Okay. So there was a deck, another deck here. And that deck would have probably been about this high. So I might have to undo the height of the hull. But you know what, that's alright. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. That pretty much goes right into the center middle. This very well might not even turn out to be any good. Just saying. And then about here. Okay. And then there's like a wall here. I have my computer off to the side, and I have my stream going on. So every time I move my hand, I see it at the corner of my eye, and I think it's a new chat message. I look, no, it's just me. Okay. What next is the real question. I can probably do some of the superstructure supports just for me to know that it's the superstructure. Well, the promenade, I guess. Just a couple of them. Okay. Oh, there goes the... There we go. Okay. I'm looking at the screen, and it doesn't look great on the screen. It looks better in real life than it does on the screen, I promise. Okay. So, there's another... Yeah, so that... And the bridge kind of went and did an oceanic move. So it would have been about here. Okay. And then another bit of a wall here. Something like that. Making out the line of promenade deck support for the boat deck. Nice, nice. So... I don't know what to draw next. I'm gonna have to take out the stream again. So one quick moment. And I'll go on this image when it was the Dominion line. When it was the Dominion, owned by the Dominion line. Or was it the Leyland line? I don't know. It would have been the Dominion line. I don't remember what it was called for the Dominion line. The Columbus? I think it would have been the... Yeah, it was the Columbus. So, there were a few promenades like that. So, I can just kind of go like that. And that would just about end. That. There. And that would have been another promenade thing. So, I'll just do the supports for the promenade. Because, you know, why not? I might as well. Alrighty. There we go. It's not turning out to be horribly amazing. Those two words don't go together, do they? Horribly and amazing. Not really. Not turning out to be great at the moment, but I mean, I've had horrible drawings that I've somehow managed to salvage and actually make look pretty good. So, no judgments yet. Alrighty, there we go. Whoops! Did I? No, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. So there's that done. So now... There were... I can't tell. From the way the railings were, the davits were, the promenades were, and the lifeboats were themselves, I can't actually tell how many promenades there were here. I think there were 2. And then there was one at the very end with the docking bridge. So I think I'll do that. Oh, excuse me. So... yeah, okay, so... Like, just about like that. There we go. That just about lays them out. Okay. Just about that. Okay. So you know what? Proportionally, that's actually looking out not to be too bad with the hull. So I might keep the hull how it is. Might. How many lifeboats were there on the boat deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10 of them. Okay. How many lifeboats were there in general on the ship? It must have been only 16. So that's one there. There's only one promenade? Oh, I might have messed up. Whoopsie. I might have messed up. I might have done a goof up. There was, in fact, only... Actually, no, there were 2 promenades. Although this one did kind of go out more. There wasn't a lifeboat on this one, but it did kind of go out more, so I'll just do that. There. There we go. Ah, I love this photo. Oh, this isn't of the actual ship, is it? It doesn't quite look like it is. No, I don't think so, but that is a pretty good thing. I'm glad this photo exists. It's not... I think it's made to look like it's a photo. It's not a photo. It looks like a model to me. Okay. So there would have been 2, 4... 4 plus 10 is 14. 16 boats, yeah. So, yeah, that checks out. Which means I can go back to the other image. This image, right? No, not that image. Wrong one, wrong one. No, not that image either. This one. The boat deck ended at the same point A deck ended. Okay. So, I can just kind of continue that over, which is great. Republic has such a simple superstructure. And somehow they made it work. Somehow the Dominion line made it work. I applaud the Dominion line for that. And yes, it is the Dominion line, because we do have to remember, Republic was not built a White Star Liner. There we go. 30 minutes in already, jeez. I've gotten like 0 progress done in 30 minutes. I'll do the railings later. Okay, so just gonna minimize that. Just give me a second. Just one moment. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now this promenade here, actually, you know what? This is kind of slanted a little bit. It's not how it should be. There, that looks a bit better. For now, it does. For now. So something like that. Okay. Ocean Liner World, how are you doing? Okay. Here's the thing with the Republic. She's a simple ship, but there aren't many photographs of her, which really sucks. I mean, actually, how many photographs are there? There might be, there's quite a few, but there's not overly a lot. Actually, there's a decent amount. Okay, you know what? I might stand corrected because, I think I do stand corrected on that. There are quite a couple photos on that. Oh my goodness. I found a colorized photo of the Olympic. It looks beautiful. Wow. Okay, no. Back on topic. On the Republic. I have Rich Lewis's Minecraft tutorial on it, which is funny. I just searched up RMS Republic on Google Images, and now I have the tutorial. If I want to boot up Minecraft. Could be better. I'm having allergies because of pollen. I think I might be having the same thing, bud, because, to be quite frankly honest, I am clearly getting sick. My voice is nasally, and it was not like this today. Apparently I was coughing all day, so. I haven't coughed yet this stream, actually. Although, this entire day has gone by, and I felt like I need to sneeze. Like, you know that feeling when you need to sneeze, and you can't let it out, but you want to, and then it just goes away, which is the most annoying thing. It hasn't gone away for me. The entire day, it's felt like I really needed to sneeze. So I think I'm with you there, buddy. Okay. I'm just gonna assume this is like this, and I'm just gonna hope I don't get sued by the White Star Line. Or no, I guess, we're going back to the topic of the last stream. I wouldn't be sued by the White Star Line, I'd be sued by Cunard. But because Cunard isn't Cunard anymore, I'd technically be sued by Carnival. Alrighty. Something like that, okay. So I can just kind of do this. I'm not using a ruler most of the time, actually. I'm just kind of freehanding it, which with a Kirby ship like the Republic is probably the better thing to do, but with some things you probably should use rulers, and I don't. Like, I have a ruler here with me, and, yeah. I don't know if you have it to my extent, because nothing more than a shower melt worked to make me feel at least better. Yeah, I don't think I do have it. I think well, I don't think I have it to your extent then. Me, personally, it's felt like I needed to sneeze all day. It's the beginning symptoms of a cold for me. Where, your voice gets all nasally and your nose gets clogged. My nose is pretty clogged right now. As just proven by me sniffing my nose. But, yeah. Hope you feel better soon, though. It's the main thing. So, something like that. And then the shackle would kind of be like this. It'd be about the height of the railing. Something like that. Okay. Get this into. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, I'll draw the railing on this side first. Okay. And then here on this side, it does need to kind of die down a little bit though. So I think something like that could work, but not quite to that angle. I think something more like that. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. And then body likes to reject pills, so I crashed it. And put it in water, tried drinking it, and it tastes like soap. Yeah, that sounds about right. I hate it when, like, you have to swallow a pill for, like, allergies or whatever, and it won't go down. I hate that. Okay, I think... Now, it's only the beginning. And I really shouldn't be saying anything, but I am. I think the beginning of it is starting to look pretty frickin' good. Hang on, I just have to check something real quick. Oh, no, I don't want... I mean, I can do that. There we go. To go on Google Docs for a minute, I have to look at a script for one of my videos. For one of my brief history videos. I just want to have a quick look at who this next thing is from. Okay, that's who it's from. Okay. I could have done that later. Oh, well. Okay. So... Okay, I might as well try and draw the lifeboats now. Actually, no, I'll draw the lifeboats. I probably should draw the lifeboats. Anytime I try taking pills for allergies, my mouth has like 100 obstacles. Yeah. The same. Alright. So, I can't draw... Lifeboats are the hardest thing to draw for me. Like, I can't draw them right. I don't know why, but I can't. It's physically hard for me, too. Alright, let's look at this lifeboat. Okay. So, it's gonna go about that high. The ship isn't at the same angle. It's more of a Titanic photo angle. So, I think something like this would probably be good. Try and do the curvature of the hull on the lifeboat. It doesn't have to be painted black, though. Okay. Do the shear of the boat. Alright, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. Perfect. Not perfect, but it'll do. So... And you know what, actually? This wall didn't start until halfway through the promenade. So... something like that. There we go. Okay. Okay. There, that was my first cough of the stream. I think. Ones that physically hurt. What do you mean? Oh! I didn't see the last one. I don't know if that medicine helped or not, because like half an hour later I get very violent sneezes. Ones that physically hurt. Yeah. I don't know if they work. I mean, clearly they... I don't know, actually. For some people it would, obviously. Because not everyone's the same. I've just thought of a question. Titanic and Olympic used Welland davits. Why didn't Aquitania? Aquitania used radial davits, and yet she had... How much would it be? That'd be 4 times more lifeboats than the Olympic and Titanic. Why didn't she use... I mean, she had a couple pairs of Welland davits in difficult places, but most of the time, mostly throughout her hull, she had radial davits. I wonder why. And that davit seemed to be hidden actually by the bulwark, so I'll just hide it there for now. I'm thinking it was just because Welland davits were fairly unproven at the time. That's what I'm thinking. That's my theory on it. But that's just a theory. A ship theory! No. No, I'm just gonna stop the music for a minute. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. I can't turn the music on any louder. Yeah, so think something like this. Okay, so the audio's going good. That's good. Okay, I'll turn the music back on. Wait, what? I can turn it on louder. What? There. Sorry, guys. I thought it was on... I turned my computer all the way up. Usually my YouTube's all the way up, so... Sorry about that. For 42 minutes and 58 seconds, you'd have to endure with that quiet music. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. And then something like that. Google says, because of its slightly different design and the decision to use older, cheaper swan neck davits instead of the newer gantry-style Wellands that were fitted to Britannic. I could see a couple things wrong with that. Were the gantry davits made by Welland? Because if so, then no, I can't see anything wrong with that response. But were the gantry davits that Britannic used made by Welland? I didn't think they were. I don't know if Google has a stroke. I think, that sounds like an AI response, to be honest. Didn't they put, like, those new AI... Sorry, I just had to let out my inner demons. I don't know, I think they started putting out, like, AI responses or something like that. Sometimes it's accurate. And I will use it occasionally. But, a good chunk of the time, something can be found wrong with it. I mean, I really shouldn't be saying anything. I do search up ChatGPT just to, like, try and get some ideas for, like, history videos or something. But I never really get any ideas that stick with me from ChatGPT, so. Google says, once again, no, the gantry davits on the Britannic were not built by a company named Wallet. Wallet? They were designed and manufactured by the ship's builder, Harland and Wolff. Hang on, where was the Arundel and Windsor Castle built? Where's the Arundel Castle built? SS Arundel Castle. Because if they were built by Harland and Wolff, that makes sense. A bit of sense, anyways. What was her shipbuilder? It was Harland and Wolff. Okay, that makes sense. And her sister, I'm assuming, would be the same. If I go to, I'm sure if I just Control F Windsor, it'll pop up eventually somewheres. Windsor. There we go. Windsor Castle was also not laid down by Harland and Wolff. No, Windsor Castle was built by John Brown. But the Arundel Castle was built by Harland and Wolff. Okay, back to this. So, I'll do the top deck first. I'll put my reference image back up. So, okay. So this bridge thing was actually a bit back. So I'll just erase that. Just, it can go. Okay. And then this can probably end about here or so. Probably about here or so, actually. Okay, and that can just be pretty much a straight wall down. Slowly move my ruler down. There we go. Do it again. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Have you heard of this ship named the Titanic? You should draw her. No, I haven't heard of the Titanic, actually. Hang on. The name sounds familiar. The name honestly does sound familiar. Let me think. What was the Titanic? Oh, wasn't it that the sister ship to like the Olympic? You never hear someone say that. If you say the Olympic, wasn't that the sister ship to the Titanic? But if you say the Titanic, no one's ever going to say, wasn't that the sister ship to the Olympic? I drew Titanic with a crunched-in bow, not long ago. Like, if she hit the iceberg head-on. I know that she would have received structural damage. I don't know if it would have been enough to sink the ship or not. But I just did my little take on it. She's being towed into... I did Halifax, because Halifax was closer, I believe. So they obviously would have wanted to go closer, I'm pretty sure. Although, my drawing would not be accurate at all, because I put in the Carpathia towing it in as well. So, yeah. Carpathia would have gone straight to New York, I think. It would have probably overlooked the Titanic, and then I would assume it would. Because there'd still be, like, a skeleton crew on board. And, yeah. I've drawn Titanic so many times now that, and I've never drawn the Republic once, so. Okay. Alright, you know what, this is what the drawing looks like at the moment. That's what the drawing it doesn't look the best. In fact, this actually won't it won't focus. There we go. It doesn't look the best. It looks, I promise you, it looks better in real life than it does on the camera. I promise you. It looks good in real life. I've watched A Night to Remember. The movie is meagerly accurate aside from the split up that they didn't know happened. Yeah, A Night to Remember. I would say For what they knew at the time, for 100% certainty. Because you gotta remember, A Night to Remember was written in 53 and made in 58. And then James Cameron's movie was made in 97. So obviously there would have been a lot less known at the time when A Night to Remember was written and made. But A Night to Remember, for what they knew at the time, is surprisingly accurate. It's surprisingly accurate. And James Cameron got it as accurate as he honestly probably feasibly could have made it. Like, he could have made the ship list. He knew the ship listed during its sinking. He knew it. I'm fairly certain he did. But, I mean, think about, like, the shots. You obviously don't likely film all the movie scenes where they are supposed to go. You don't film the very first scene first, and the last scene last, and the 582nd scene 582nd. That's not how it works. So, yeah, just making the ship go from side to side between shots, the movie would have probably been released at least a year later. I don't know if you already knew this, but Titanic carried 40 tons of potatoes. I knew she carried a whole bunch of tons of potatoes. I didn't know how many tons she carried. So that's an interesting thing of fact. It makes me wonder how many tons of potatoes a modern-day crew like the Star of the Seas would have. The drawing is beautiful. Thank you. All right. So probably now for the bridge. The deck would have probably been about there. Something like that. And I'll just... Whoops. We'll do that. And... yeah, so it did... actually, you know what? This did actually go pretty far back. The bridge went a lot farther back than I thought it would. So, yeah. So, probably about to there, I think, would probably be decent. About like that. And then... something like that. And that would have been cut down a little bit. Because Republic's bridge wings, I believe, they look flush with the sides, so... AI says, demonstrated by the Symphony of the Seas, which requires 20,000 tons of potatoes. Wow! But if Titanic only needed 40 tons for a week, I would have thought Symphony of the Seas at most would have needed a couple hundred. 20,000... oh, wait, no, pounds. That's pounds. Hang on. LBS 2 tons. So... if I convert 20,000 pounds, that's 9 metric tons. Nine metric tons. Well, that is a significant amount less than what Titanic carried. I think I did something wrong. Maybe I stand corrected. I'm thinking I'm standing corrected. But that's usually what I tend to do. Whenever something doesn't really make sense, I pretty much always assume I'm the one standing corrected. Because I've been wrong before. On many, many things. I'm not an expert. In some of my past videos, you'll see I refer to myself as a maritime historian. I'm not a maritime historian. That was just me thinking I was. Like, I don't know maritime history that well enough. To be, I'm an enthusiast, sure, but I'm not a historian. Or an historian. I don't know if it's a or an. Because people use that interchangeably, and I don't know why. It's confusing. I don't know my own language. So, that's about the middle of the bridge there. That would have... well, I'll just kind of erase that. Do it again. That's about the middle of the bridge here. So that would have probably gone out a little bit. Probably about that much. And that would have been the middle. So, and it would have probably been about this much. So, about here. About something like this. Yeah. Hey, so maybe people ate more potatoes back then. That's not out of the question, I would say. I mean, there's obviously, I'm sure, a whole lot more choices on a modern-day cruise ship for what you want for your dinner than there were on the Titanic. Because on the Titanic, I very well could be standing corrected here. But on the Titanic, I think they just gave you food. Like, you had a menu, not a great big one. Well, a great big one in terms of courses, but in terms of what was on each course, not a great big one. On a modern-day cruise ship, now I've never been on one myself, so I can't speak from firsthand, but on a modern-day cruise ship, I would assume that you get a whole lot more choices. That's what I would assume. There's something like that. Okay. So both of the ship's masts were forward of the bridge, so I might as well try and draw them. Alex, how are you doing? Fairstar, how are you doing? Pardon me for being late. I know you can forgive me, but what are you sketching? I am sketching the Republic. How are you doing, Fairstar? A lot of people just came in. Wow. Okay. Where would the mast be? Would it be on this deck house, or would it be behind it? From this image, it's looking like it's behind it. And in my sketch, I didn't really do a great job in doing that. So, USL Republic or White Star Line Republic? White Star Line Republic. So, probably the second one, the one from 1903. The Columbus from the Dominion line. So I'm just going to draw a great big line that's obviously taller than the mast would be. I lost my pencil. Oh, I might have lost my pencil. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I lost my pencil. My hand's too big to fit in that gap. Oh, no. Oh, guys, I lost my pencil. Uh-oh. I found my old ruler. I've been looking for this for like a year now. It's dusty. I found my old ruler. That's so sweet. Where is my pencil? Where did it go? I'm just gonna go get a new one. I don't know where I put my pencil case. Oh, it's behind me. That sucks. I'm gonna have to sharpen this one. Carried over 200,000 pounds! Wow. This one's not sharpened at all. This one is. But this one doesn't have an eraser. I don't know where all my other actual erasers went. I don't know where I don't know where they went. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna shut off my camera just in case I'll do a face reveal. I'm just gonna look for my pencil. I'll be right back. Okay, I might need a flashlight, actually. I don't know where I put my flashlight. There it is. I don't know if it works. Not really. Come on. Where did you go? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Here we go, back again. I am, sorry, by the way, guys, if I sound sick, because I think I am getting sick. Okay. Alrighty. Google says oh wait, no, I read that one. Did you see my latest short film? No, I haven't, actually. Which one was that? I might have seen the thumbnail. That one would have been the... Oh, the Krakatoa. I saw the thumbnail for that one, but I never... Actually, YouTube says I did watch it. Which one? Oh! Yes, I did. I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of skipped through a bit of it, because I didn't have a whole bunch of time on my hands when I watched it. But, yes, I did see it. The Amish today would love to see this if it were, built in the modern day. Oh my god, yes. The entire community would love to see this, let's be real, Alex. Excuse me. Google doesn't have an exact... Sorry, let me get a bottle of water. Alright. Google doesn't have an exact number for modern cruise ships, but it says with one large vessel needing around 600,000 pounds, or 300 tons of food and drinks for a single week-long voyage. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. But if it says large vessel, that doesn't really specify anything. Because even Royal Caribbean's smallest ship, which I think is like 90,000 tons, that's still twice as big as the Titanic. So, I'm gonna have to go back to my reference image. Also, I'm gonna ask if I can, okay, okay, so it would have been about this tall, just about. I did make that, now that I'm realizing it, I did make the bow quite short, so I might make it longer. I do have the room. I might make it longer. So, for now, the mast can go about there. It's hard to see with this roller. About there. Something like that. I'll color it in, why not? So yeah, this is different content. I realized today I hit 870 subscribers. So now I consider myself on the road to 900. And then once I get to 900, I am on the road to 1,000. So I am trying to get there as quickly as possible. After 1,000, my sub count can slow, it's fine. That's just my main goal. Big goal. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a couple more subscribers under my wing. I don't know if this will work or not, but it's worth a shot. Don't you think? And I've actually wanted to do this stream for quite a few months now. I never got around to it. So, yeah, here we go. The grace period after taking the milk shower is now ended. I see. So, was the forward mast taller or no? I don't know. Probably. Probably not, actually, no. Forward mast would probably go here. I am gonna lengthen the bow. About there. It's a bit too thin. Lookouts can't get up that. There we go. Might be too wide, actually, this one. That's too angled as well, so... So you know what, I'm thinking, if I just kind of pull my ruler off a little bit, I can just kind of just use the other end of it. Pretty much, yeah, that'll work. Will it? Yeah, that'll work. Very well. And I think that'll be just about good. The crow's nest was about here. A bit low, but I mean, Republic wasn't a huge ship, so... I thought since Republic wasn't, it got last place on my, build thing, which means I'm not building it for now anyways. I might as well draw it. Still give it a bit of love, because Republic's a pretty cool ship. I always found the Republic story so freaking interesting. Like, you hear of all the White Star Line's disasters. The Atlantic. The Titanic. Then you have the Neronic, which less people hear about. But it fascinates me because it's unique, because it just disappeared without a freaking trace. And then the Celtic, which everyone, including myself, likes to forget about. The Celtic ran aground, so I would count that as a White Star loss. I don't count wartime losses. Yeah. And then there's the Republic, which sank in foggy conditions that no one really hears about. It took a while for it to sink. It boosted the morale for the Titanic. I always found its story so interesting. Loki trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So am I. I can imagine CTV News, Canadian Amish community amazed to see the Amish Republic docked in the Hudson Bay by grand opening. Yep, that's CTV News. This just in. A random historical ship that was built 122 years ago has just arrived in the Hudson Bay. Now forget about the Titanic ghost stories. We have the Republic now. Tallur, what about the Tallur? The Tallur would also. I'm talking about like the post 1870s. So after the White Star got rebooted, because before the 1870s, White Star had quite a few ships, quite a few of them. We don't know the names of most of them, to be honest, and we know the histories of very few of them. So the Tallur is one of the ships that we are lucky to know the history about. We are lucky to know what it looked like. We're pretty lucky on the Tallur. But it was before the merger, or not before the merger, it was before the buyout by Thomas Ismay. And I don't like to... They were White Star ships. They were owned by the same company, technically, by sheer technicality, just under very different ownership. By Henry Wilson and a different guy, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Henry Wilson was also the name of a vice president, but... Distractions aside, very different time back then, and honestly, I don't count Tallur surely because it's in a time when we don't know anything about most White Star ships. And we also have to remember, Tallur wasn't even a White Star liner. She wasn't. Never owned by the company. Never in her career. Tallur was instead a ship that was chartered by White Star during her construction, and just happened to run aground and sink on her maiden voyage. She was never owned by the company. The Red Jacket and the Blue Jacket, I don't know what their fates were. I'm pretty sure one of the Blue Jackets, like, burnt out. But yeah, she was owned by Charles Moore & Company, yeah. Did my message not go through Wacky YouTube again? Oh no, it did. Never mind. Do you like more squat funnels like the MV Georgic, or tall and skinny funnels like the Titanic? Tall and skinny funnels like the Republic. Here's the thing with the Republic as well. This is also a bit of a reason why I'm drawing her, because I like single funnel ships where their funnels are just very tall. Blue Jacket was burned. Yeah, but we also have to remember there were 2 ships called Blue Jacket that White Star chartered. 2 of them. So, yeah, that doesn't help a whole lot of things. About there, I think. Funnel can probably stand to be a bit taller. Probably about there. Something like that. If you guys want me to do regular streams on just drawing instead of Minecraft to, like, switch it up a little, I can totally do that. I might make it a series. Who knows? You know how much I love to make series. And I know I said in a comment, like, this morning, I think, actually, I'm not looking to do many more series. Not video form, anyways. Live stream form I'm okay with, because live streams I just do whenever I want anyways, so, yeah. I don't know, but White Star operated the Royal Standard. They did operate the Royal Standard. Draw the Fair Star. Wasn't the Fair Star originally a Cunard ship? MS Fair Star. Like, wasn't it originally like the Saxonia or something like that? TSS Fair Star, okay, I guess. No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm just weird. I'm pretty sure this company, the company that owned this, owned a couple Cunard liners. That's Fair Sea. Oh, I see. I'm just imagining the Amish interviews about the ship right now. So am I. Like, just imagine. Is this the same ship I'm thinking of? Hang on, I have to look at your channel profile picture. Just give me a second. Yes, it is. Okay. I've never drawn shit. I think not for, like, an actual beautiful sketch that I'm trying to achieve. For an actual beautiful one anyways. I've not drawn any ships past, like, 1935. At 36. I think I drew the Queen Mary once. Alright. Fair Sea and Fair Wind, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. What, whoa? Unrelated, I think $90 to $110 isn't worth fried chicken ice cream. Fried chicken ice cream. Fried chicken ice cream. Those two words I don't think should go together. Alright. This is... Oh, there goes the paper. My hand stuck to the paper. There we go. There we go. I want to try fried chicken ice cream. Honestly, that sounds horrible. It sounds like it tastes horrible, but I honestly do want to try it as well. Alright, this is what it looks like so far. It's not the best in the world, and again, like I said earlier in the stream, it looks better in real life. It doesn't look as good on camera. But it looks decent on camera. I'm gonna head out and do some stuff too. Alright, see ya, Fair Star. Pull my image back up. Oh, that's the Fair Star. There we go, here's the Republic. Okay. So, okay. Okay, that bow lengthening has done the ship quite a bit of good now. It looks much better. Hang on, I'm just gonna try and... Okay, yeah. So... You're not just running a restaurant. Yeah, you're right, I'm not running a restaurant. I'm trying to live stream and you're interrupting me! Sorry. Alrighty. From how they make it, you can probably save at least 95% of the money it costs just by making it a home. Yeah, that sounds about right. Buy the materials and make it yourself? $10 maybe. $10, $15. I don't know, actually. I don't know. To be quite frankly honest. But it'd probably cost a significant amount less to buy the ingredients for ice cream than $110 ice cream. I think that's US currency. How much is that in Canadian currency? Hang on. USD to CAD. Whoops. So $1 US. So I'm gonna put that to 110. I don't know if it's more or less, to be honest. $153! Why is it $153 for ice cream? I get it's chicken flavored, but really? Love fried pickles. I've never tried them, I don't think. I'm just gonna shade in the funnel. I'm not just... I'll just do this for now. There. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end the stream soon, guys. I wasn't planning to stream very long today, just a decent amount, just to kind of say hi and maybe do something different. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I might have to go back into a warm shower again. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. I really do. Because this is the type of content where you kind of decide. I mean, I'll still probably do more of these, but they might become like a Roblox thing. A Roblox stream. Where I don't do it very often, but I'll do it occasionally. It's up to you guys if you want me to do it more often. It really is. Because content like this, that I go overboard from what I usually do, is totally up to you most of the time. I enjoyed it. That's good to know. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. Found it interesting. And I'll see you all in the next one. So, have a great day, everybody. I'll do this when the music stops. Hang on. How much longer is this going to take? One sec. Hang on. The music will end eventually. Is it gonna end? I might just have to end the stream in the middle of the music. False alarm, just give it a minute or two. Come on, well, I mean, at least you get to enjoy some fiddle. Any minute now. There we go. Alright. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.